Namaste yogis, welcome. I'm Melissa, and in this session we're going to be doing a Vinyasa Flow utilizing chair pose and crescent lunge. So as always, you do what feels good, skip what doesn't work, and just try to have some fun. So join me on your mat, knees wide, toes touch, in child's pose, resting the forearms and the third eye on the mat. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. And start to come into your Ujjayi breathing, in and out of your nose. Allowing your mind to focus on the sound of your breath. Trying to let go of anything that you have going on in your life. Just give yourself permission to savor this moment in your practice. Start to engage your core, pressing the hips back, reach the arms forward, spread the fingers wide and roll up hands and knees. Press back, downward facing dog, and take a moment or two and walk your dog. Rise up to the balls of your feet and rock your body forward, high push-up. Press forward to stretch your wrists. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch and lift the right leg. Bend the knee, peel the hip open. Kneecap reaching towards the sun. You can circle the ankle and spread the toes. And then return that foot to the mat. Left leg lifts, bend it, reach the kneecap up to the sky, circling and breathing. And return that foot to the mat. Rise to the balls of the feet and bend your knees. Take a moment, stretch your toes. Looking at the space between your hands, step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Ragdoll, feet a little wider than hip width, knees bent a lot, opposite hand, opposite elbow as you gently sway side to side. You could begin to straighten your legs if you'd like, or not. Release your hands to the mat, heel toe your feet together to touch, and then stand. Sweep your arms out and up. Bring your right arm to your right side, palm touching the thigh. Lift the left fingers to the sky and go over to the right, lengthening your legs, lengthening both sides of your body. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, switch sides, reach up and over. Inhale. Exhale, we do it again. Left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. Inhale. Exhale, left arm up and over. And then that's it. Bring both hands to your sides. And then bring your arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Gaze up, lifting the heart in the third eye to the sun. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward all the way down, nose close to your knees, arms over your head. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Walk it out. Stay connected to the breath. Stay calm and free here. Rise to the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Step, walk, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold, nose to your knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. High lunge, come on up. Take your time and find your balance here. Just one inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Frame the front foot, straighten the leg as you fold. Left foot steps forward next to the right. Inhale, rise. Hands touch. Swan dive all the way down, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. High to low, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step that foot between your hands. Here we go. High lunge. Exhale as you soften and sink. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Frame the front foot. Straighten the leg and fold nose to your knee. Step the right foot forward next to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink into your chair. And we're going to add a little flow to this. So bring your arms behind you and lift your heels up. And then drop the heels, fingers reach towards the sky. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interlace the hands behind your back. Fold nose to your knee. Shake your head out. Excellent job. Hands to the mat. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga. High to low push up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide, root into your hands. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog, and with control, rock forward, high push up. Right knee, right elbow, give it a tap and kick it back. High push up, knee into your chest, kick it back. High push up, knee to the left, tap it and kick it back. Step that foot between your hands. Once again, high lunge, here we go. Take your time here, find your balance. Widening your feet if you feel unstable. Glue the triceps next to the ears, cores engaged. Fold it forward. Can you breathe deeply here? On your exhale, swim the arms back. We'll do it again. Fingers reach to the sky, sink deep. Triceps glued next to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale. Exhale, swim the arms back. One more round. Yes, you can. Sink. Root into your feet. Inhale, fold it forward. Inhale again. Exhale, swim the arms back. And that's it. Frame the front foot, straighten the leg, and fold nose to your knee. Step the left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. Chaturanga, high to low push up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Rock forward, high push up, left knee, left elbow. Tap it and kick it back. You got this. High push up, knee into your third eye. Kick it back. High push up, knee to the right. Tap the elbow and kick it back. Step that foot through. Inhale, rise up. Take a moment, find your balance. Softening and sinking. Gluing the triceps next to the ears. Fold it forward. Inhale. Exhale, swim your arms back. Excellent. 2 more. Sink and soften. Fold it forward. Remember, cores engaged. Swim the arms back. 1 more time. Sink. Fold it forward. Swim the arms back. Come on up. Fold forward. Frame the front foot. Straighten the leg and fold nose to your knee. Step the right foot forward next to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair, and we're going to do that little flow again. Arms behind you, lift your heels, drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interlace the hands, fold it forward, nose to your knees. Hands to the mat, halfway lift, and step it back. Chaturanga, high to low push up. Up dog and down dog. Walk it out. And then bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance and rock forward into a high push-up. Arms are long here. Fingers are spread wide. Press your heels away from you. And then you're going to spin your feet over to the right side, heel toeing it, but your arms stay long and your hands exactly as they are. And then spin over to the left. That's 1. Over to the right. Over to the left. That's 2. You got this. Come on. Over to the right. Center into the left. 1 more. Over to the right. Spin over to the left. Come back to center, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up. Once again, find your balance. Find a spot in front of you to rest your drishti, right? So your gaze is focusing on one spot. And from here, we're going to come into a standing leg raise with a bent knee. And then we're going to swim it back into airplane. And then you're going to drop that foot and land back into lunge. This is our flow. You ready? Take off, fly, land. Take off, fly, land. Take off, fly, land. Take off, fly, land. One more, just one more. Take off, fly, land. Excellent. Frame the front foot, straighten the leg and fold, nose to your knee. Step the left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, rise, hands touch. Forward fold all the way down, nose to your knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. Here we go. Whew. You ready? Set your gaze. Root into your front left foot. Lift that left knee. Take off. Fly. Land. Take off. Fly. Land. Take off. Fly. Land. Take off. Fly. Land. One more. Take off. Fly. Land. Excellent job. Frame the front foot, straighten the leg and fold. Step the right foot forward next to the left. Inhale, rise. Hands touch. Swan dive, nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Drop to your knees. And come on down to your forearms. And you can keep your knees on the mat if you'd like and stay just like this. Or you go ahead and straighten your legs. And just like we did on long arms, you're going to bring your feet a little wider than hip width distance. Your forearms and your hands are going to stay exactly as they are. And we're going to go over to the right and gently to the left. Make it smooth to the right and to the left. Two more. Yes, you can. To the right. And to the left. Last one, to the right and to the left. And then let's come to center and just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hips, flatten your feet. Lift your heart, take an inhale. Exhale, just rest for a moment. One arm on the mat. One ear on the mat. Picking up your shoulders and rolling them down your back. Turn the other ear to the mat. Keep breathing. Allowing your body to rest. And just for a brief moment. Hearing the sound of the Ujjayi breathing. Turn your chin to face the mat. Press your toenails into the mat. And then bring your hands next to your shoulders. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Lift the legs up. Lift the arms up. And today you're going to inhale and reach those arms long in front of you. And as you exhale, come back to those cactus arms. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Let's do this 6 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Excellent job. Bring your hands next to your shoulders and slowly start to roll up, upward facing dog. And then curl the toes, press back, down dog. Take a moment and walk it out. And then drop to your knees. And come to a seat on your mat. So you're sitting up tall here. Your feet in your hands are parallel. And then you're slowly, just one vertebrae at a time, gonna unroll until you're laying flat down on your mat. If there's something in your hair, take it out. Get comfortable, just be free. Eyes are closed. Lips are closed. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs and hold your breath. Hold it. Let it go out of your mouth. And when you're ready, I'll ask you to inhale through your nose as I count. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do this a few more times on your own. And stay connected to this breathing. You could even continue counting in your mind if you'd like. But gently open your eyes, bend your knees, plant your feet on the mat. Coming into bridge pose, you could measure it off, longest finger touches the backs of the heels, but if that doesn't feel comfortable in your body, you skip it, not a big deal. And then lift the hips and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up. You could keep your arms long at your sides or scoot your shoulders and interlace your fingers. Pressing down, lift the hips up and breathe here. Press down and lift up a little bit higher. Release the hands if they're interlaced and slowly, just one vertebrae at a time, unroll. Nice and easy here. And then once you land, grab underneath your knees and roll up onto boat pose, right? So we're balancing on our sits bones. You can stay like this, or you could extend the arms out long. You can stay like this, or you can straighten the legs and lean back and bend the knees and come in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Grab underneath the knees and roll back. Plant your feet. Roll the hips up. Interlace the fingers, scooch the shoulders, or you keep the arms long. You could lift the heels if you'd like here. Keep breathing. Always returning to the Ujjayi breathing. Press down into your feet, lift the hips a little bit higher. If the hands are interlaced, release them and slowly unroll one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Excellent. And then once you land, we're going to come into boat pose up again. So come on, grab underneath your knees, sit up tall. You're free to stay just like this. If you want to extend the arms out, you can. If you want to do a little flow, you straighten the legs and bring the knees in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 more. Why not? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Grab underneath the knees and roll back. Measure it off for bridge. Roll up. Keeping the arms long or scooching the shoulders and interlacing the fingers. Maybe you lift the heels, maybe you skip it. You could lift the right leg and point the toes if you wanted. Keep breathing. If the leg is lifted, gently return it. Left leg lifts. Keep breathing. The leg is lifted, return it. Last time here. Press down and lift up as high as you can. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, releasing the hands if they're interlaced and slowly unrolling. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Excellent. And then once you land, you could widen your feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees together. Or you come into that Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together, knees are open wide. One hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Ujjayi breathing. Maybe you continue to count, inhaling and exhaling for 5. If you have a personal mantra, feel free to go ahead and introduce that to your practice now. My suggestion for this session is I allow myself time to savor this moment. I allow myself time to savor this moment. I allow myself time to savor this moment. If this is working for you, feel free to remain right here, allowing yourself the time to savor this moment in your practice. If you're ready to move on, you could open your eyes, bring your thighs together to touch, and hug your knees into your chest. And you can rock side to side, make little circles, one direction and then another. And then from here, we're going to come into happy baby. So you're going to grab the bottoms of your feet, either the insides or the outsides of your feet. Your knees and ankles line up. You're pressing your tailbone into the mat. And you can sway side to side if you'd like. You're gently pressing your feet down towards the mat with your hands. And you're pressing your feet into your hands, right, to create a little bit of resistance. You should feel a nice stretch through your hips. Just one more inhale here. And as you exhale, release your feet, drop them to the mat, and cross your right leg over your left. And then lift your feet up, reach up, grab your heels, pulling your heels in towards your shoulders, pressing the tailbone into the mat. Keep breathing. Gently release your feet. Switch sides, so left leg on top. Grab your heels. Pull the heels in towards the shoulders. Keep breathing. Release your feet. Drop them to the mat. Widen your feet, outside edges of the feet, outside edges of the mat, and bring your arms out like a T. Turn the palms up to the sky, and then gently just start to windshield wiper your knees side to side. And the next time your knees come over to the right, allow them to land. Bring your right foot to your left knee. Turn your gaze to the left. Breathing here. If you'd like, you could take that left arm and reach up and over, hands touch, and then just gracefully glide it back, opening up. If that felt good, you could do it a second time. If not, you skip it. If you have the foot on the knee, gently remove it. Come back to center. And windshield wiper your knees side to side once again. And this should feel really nice on your low back. The next time the knees come over to the left, allow them to land. Take the left foot, place it on the right knee. Gaze to the right as your knees fall to the left. Once again, bringing your thoughts back to the sound of your Ujjayi breathing. Turning the palms up to face the sky if they're not. Right arm reaches up and over, hands touch, and you gracefully glide it back, opening up. Pause, notice how this feels. If it feels good and you want to do it a second time, feel free. Otherwise, you skip it. Gently remove the foot from the knee, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, and you can rock side to side or make little circles with your knees one direction and then the other. And then pause, hug your knees into your chest. And we end with a moment of gratitude. So think of just one thing that you are grateful for in this moment. Squeeze yourself into a tight little ball. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, set up your Savasana. So whatever you need to do to get comfortable. If you like covering your eyes, grab your eye towel or your pillow or anything you have handy. Cover your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs and hold your breath. Hold it. Let it go. Sigh out of your mouth. Normal, everyday breathing. Starting to really pay attention to how your body feels. Allowing your muscles and your bones to soften and to surrender to the mat. Bringing your awareness to your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches and your heels, and all those tiny bones in your feet. Feel them relax. Your ankles relax. Your shins and your calves melt. Your knees are relaxed. Your thighs and your thigh bones sink. Feel your hips, glutes, pelvis, all of your internal organs sink. Feel your entire spinal column slowly just melt into the mat. Your shoulders and your angel bones relax. Your ribs and your lungs relax. Your heart is at rest. All of the muscles in your back melt. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, all 10 fingers, those little bones in your hands, even your fingernails relax. Your neck is relaxed. Your chin, jaw, teeth, tongue, lips relax. Ears, cheeks, and nose relax. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, and eyebrows relax. Forehead, scalp, and brain. Your entire body is relaxed. Please stay right where you are in Savasana, allowing yourself the time to savor this moment. Autumn leaves don't fall, they fly. They take their time and wander on this, their only chance to soar. Please remain in Savasana for as long as you possibly can, allowing yourself to savor this moment. I'll see you next time. Namaste.